Hey guys, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So this video serves two purposes. My client here has been going to other salons or other stylists to get her gray colored in black. But what we have, of course, noticed is her hair is green. So in today's video, what we are going to do is I'm going to show you how to eliminate that green. Number one, because I feel like the stylists were not doing that when they were actually applying the color. They were just applying the rinse and allowing it to sit on the hair and assuming that the base color of these dark colors or rinses that they're using is not going to show on the actual hair after coloring. And that is not how coloring works. So in this video, you guys get two bangs for your buck. I'm going to show you how to eliminate that green color, which this is really more for stylists. This is not something that I would say to do at home because of course it is a color service. But of course, if you don't have any choice, you can also do this at home using a rinse, and I'll give you the alternative to doing so. So she came in, of course, for a haircut. So we're going to start by doing her preliminary cut, and then I go ahead and apply her relaxer. The reason I do the preliminary cut first is, keep in mind, when we are relaxing hair, the goal, of course, is to not waste relaxer on hair that you're going to cut off. And number two, the hair lays better when it's already cut down to somewhat close to the length that you want it to be. So that is the reason why I do preliminary cuts. Now, if you are not certain how you are going to style your client's hair, you need to figure that out before you do the preliminary cut. You at least need to know the direction that you're trying to go. So I'm applying her relaxer, and then I also used an amino acid conditioner on her after the fact, only because I kind of had a feeling that, you know, whomever her hair care was trusted to, at the end of the day, I just wanted to ensure myself. So after her relaxer, I did do an amino acid treatment for her. And that is after the actual system is completed. Not every relaxer system offers amino acid treatments, but the one that I used, it did. So now I'm just going through and giving her about 80 to 90% of the haircut that we are going for before I do the actual color service. Now, at this point or phase of the actual service, you can choose if you want to, do the cut or do the color first. That is your choice. Now, I am a hairstylist. Every drop of product matters. Every dollar counts. So I wanted to make sure that I cut her down to where I wanted her to be for the most part before I applied her color, because at that point I did want to make sure that her hair color did take, and it took in the places that I needed it to. So you can clearly see the green. Like now she's really green because I cut off majority of that darker hair. And this hair is green, like Ninja Turtle green. So when she first came in and I was educating her on how color works, she actually wanted to go platinum. And I told her that that actually was not an option for her because she has been using darker shade colors for a very long time and she is relaxed. Going platinum requires a lot of work. And if you can even get to platinum, will you have a good grade of hair by that point? Most likely no. Most people who are platinum, they were either virgin when they went platinum or they're natural and platinum and they have a very short cut. Okay, so platinum was out of the picture. Here is where we are correcting this green. So how do you correct green? How do you cancel the green out whenever you get that ash fade or ash tone on the hair? It requires red. So before you are able to deposit or color the hair with that black color, you need to cancel out the green. How you cancel green is you use the color red. So what I did was I mixed Pravana color 1 in and scarlet red. So I did 1 part 1 in, which is black, and half or 0.5 parts of scarlet red, and I mixed them together along with a zero lift developer to cancel out the green and also put in that solid, shiny, beautiful black. So that is how it works, guys. Now, for those of you at home, how you do this is you would use a red rinse, about 50% red rinse to 100% black rinse. So if you have 1 ounce of black rinse, you're going to use half an ounce of red rinse. Mix them together very, very well. Black is going to be bully, so of course it's going to overtake that color, but it is going to cancel out that green. Green to a hair colorist is ash. Okay, most black colors are either a base color of violet, meaning the color that makes up the black is violet, or the color that makes up the black is ash/green. For her, they've been using a ash-based color, so that is why the hair turned green as it faded. So how we fixed it, you add red. If you know the color wheel, you know that red is a primary color, and red is directly across from green on the color wheel. That is the canceling color. Okay, so I know I just spoke a whole bunch of chemistry, but I hope you understood exactly what I meant from my hairstylist. That should have been knowledge right in front of you. We learned that in hair school. Okay, so now that you look at her hair, you notice that her hair is not green. She doesn't have a cast of green. She doesn't have a spot of green. She has no green whatsoever. That is what I wanted to get rid of. And she was so glad for that, because she said that no one actually took the time to explain to her why we did something to do something else. She said that she would just go in, they'll color her hair, and then it will fade to green. And they just color it again, and then it would fade to green. And then they color it again on the next service, same thing. And they never explained to her exactly what was going on and how it could be fixed. So that was our first conversation when she came in. Anyhow, now we are at the haircut phase. As you clearly can see, I was just going through and finishing out the actual haircut. I did use the clippers around the hairline and the nape of the neck to take down some of the density, and then I use my edgers to edge her off. And now we're just going to go ahead and curl her. But like I said, I really wanted to home in on the correction of that green tint, because I know I have so many gray goddesses and silver goddesses and white goddesses. And typically no stylist likes to educate a client on something that is more stylist terminology. But guess what, guys? You have to wear your hair even when I don't see you. So I have to be able to explain to you why your hair did something. Why did it do something that it shouldn't have done? Or why did it do something that it should have done? And with hair color, that is a big misconception. Stylists do not like to explain to clients why something happens with hair color. Me personally, I'm very transparent. And when she came in, I told her that this was considered to be a correction of color, because they should have corrected it a long time ago. Now, is there a way to actually stop the green from coming forever? Absolutely not, because every color line that you use has a base color. It might be blue, it might be green, it might be violet, it might be whatever. So with that being said, this is going to be the way that you will be able to fix that problem going forward. It's no different from my goddesses who are silver or gray and the hair turns a brassy yellow. That can be eliminated by using violet. Once again, violet is directly across from yellow on the color wheel. That is the canceling color for yellow. So violet cancels yellow, blue cancels orange, which is also known as brassy, red cancels green, which is also known as ash. Thank me later. Anyhow, guys, I'm gonna let you guys finish looking after I just gave you an entire chemistry lesson. I'm gonna let you guys continue to see how the style evolved. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please don't forget to thumbs up my videos and comment down below and tell me what you thought about this style. Do you feel like we got rid of the green, and has this ever actually happened to you? Has your hair actually changed color and you were just like, okay, how do I fix this, and did not know how? Well, I hope this video was really fundamental, and it really did give you the information that so many try to keep to themselves. Anyhow, guys, don't forget, like I said, comment, tell me what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But don't forget, the video's not over.